This is a quick tutorial on how to load Freeance mobile GIS applications on BlackBerrys. We got a newer torch over here on the left and a older style bold on the right, and we want to load and start up Freeance mobile MapViewer GIS on smartphones. Also runs on Androids and iPhones, but that's done in another tutorial here. Need to call up the web browser first in the BlackBerry. So we'll do that on both these devices. And we need to go to a website that is no www, just demo 3.freeance.com/m demo3.freeance.com/freeance-mobile/m. This is the website we need to type in, demo3.freeance.com/freeance-mobile, one word, /m. Type that in, hit enter, and we go to a website, and we'll type it in on this device also. Demo 3, here it is right here, .freeance.com/m. Then just hit the return or enter key. They both bring up 3 applications, and we want to download the MapViewer over the air and the SmartForms over the air. So let's go get the MapViewer first over the air, and we'll go ahead and download. Now this application is already installed on this device, so if it prompts me to ask, do I want to install, I'm going to say no. We'll download it over the air on this device also. I'm not going to replace it. Okay, and yes, I want to give it a trusted, and yes, we'll just hit OK here, because I want to go down and download the forms over the air. I want the same website, over the air, Freeance forms. 2 applications. One let us do mapping, MapViewer, see our GIS maps on the BlackBerry. The other one allows us to do GPS collection, and once again, I'm not going to replace it. You will go ahead and say OK, replace. Alright, once we do that, we will have the applications right here on our main site. This is the mapping applications, this is form applications. On the older devices, they're typically in the download folder. Look in different folders, they're usually in the download folder. And there they are, the MapViewer and the forms. Let's go into the MapViewer first. Permissions, view, and then just hit the menu key and hit save. Yes, we want to allow all the permissions. Let's go over to this one, and we'll come to a setup screen, and we need to type in a little more. Once again, we need to type in that demo3.freeance.com for the server. And the profile name is Maps. This will bring up the Marcellus Shale mapping application. Hit save. Once again, hit save once we type those 2 things in. We'll get an option of 2 different maps. I want the Marcellus well gas map. And here we go. We're bringing up the application GIS server right on our BlackBerry. And if we want help on how the commands work, we've got a help. You can scroll down and see how all the different tools are used. Let's go through a little bit of them right now. First thing I want to do is change some layers. So hit Map View and hit Wells and Inspections. Or I can even hit the A key, there's a hot key, and hit OK. Zoom in, just click on the map. Put the cursor in, zoom on the map. Newer devices, you can just click on the screen and zoom in. Alright. Say I wanted to also just zoom to my GPS location. I could go ahead and hit the menu key and hit my location. That zooms to my current GPS location, or hit the L key and I'll zoom to your GPS location. I'm here in a building and I don't have GPS, but that'll zoom to where you currently are. I have another way to zoom to a location. We can search on different wells features. Okay, I want to search for all wells in one of my favorite counties, Westmoreland. I might want to search on wells that Chesapeake has. I don't have to type in the whole thing. It does a wildcard search, and there are results. Okay, go to More. Go to the next page. If I want to open one of those, I'll just scroll down to it and click on it. There's the data right out of the GIS. I can see all the information on that well. Let's go ahead and zoom to that on the map. So it's zooming into that one on the map. There it is. Let me turn on aerial photos. Once again, pick a map view. Do wells and aerial photos, or hit the A button and click it. Zoom in a little more with the 5 button. Once again, this is in the help. All these hotkeys. You want to pan over a little bit. You can do that. Or with this device, scroll down. Scroll back up. You can also identify on that well. Let me zoom in a little more. Actually got a couple wells there. You can come in and identify a feature. Let's identify a layer. I want the wells, and then we'll identify a feature. Hit 5 and zoom in a little more. Go ahead and click on, now that we're on the identify, that well, and it's going to bring up that information. Okay, say I want to create an inspection on that application, or that location right there where I'm currently at. Go ahead and go back out and hit the forms. This will let me collect data. Yes, I want a trusted application. So let me bring up a GPS. Once again, the first time you have to do this, if you get this, just hit the menu key and hit save. It's just allowing permissions. That's all it is on the older BlackBerrys. The newer ones don't do that. I'm into that form to collect GPS data. Type in default for the username and password. And this is actually going to map points on the screen, right on that GIS map. Inspection forms with GPS information. Once again, it's default. Log in. Go ahead and select that inspection. These are custom forms that you can create with our software, and they can be pretty much anything you want. This is just a simple form. One of the first things we want to do is turn on the GPS. Let's grab high accuracy. Let's go ahead and say what type of information it is. Let's go over here to this one. We can see a little better on the bigger one. We'll grab a high accuracy, and we'll allow GPS. Site name is test. Site type is so forth, logger. Just filling out this form. We can even come down here and grab a photo. Take a photo. Take a photo of my mouse here. And there's my mouse, and we'll go ahead and hit done. This will save the photo with the record, putting it right on the GIS. And when we're done filling this out, we can just go ahead and hit save and done. And that will put that record right on our map for all other users to see. 2 applications, Freeance Mobile MapViewer and SmartForms.